Hey guys, this is Tarunya from Minus Gateway. Today we'll be looking at the RTX 3080 and the LHR unlock with NB Miner 42.1 or 42.2. As of now, I've been testing this card for about 4 days now. So let's take a look at how this card is doing and what are the overclocks that I'm using for the RTX 3080 LHR. The card is from Inno3d Ichill X4. That is the model number of the card. So without any further ado, let's take a look into it. Thank you. I will be using this card for mining Ethereum, and this is definitely an LHR card, right? So this is how the box looks. The packaging, apparently, it is supposed to be a very beefy card, and it is a 10 GB GDDR6X version of it, and low fan noise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this in, I'm going to unbox this, and I have a test bench that is set up. Let me show you that. So what I'm going to do is let me just unmount this camera, and let me show you the test bench that I have. So this is the test bench that I'm using. So I'll be setting this card up in this test bench to check the hash rate, and then what I'll do is, from after testing it for some time, I'm going to move this out to this particular rig which has an empty slot here, right? And I will add it to my mining rig. So if you look, I have consolidated all my LHR V1 and V2 RTX 3060 cards into this one particular rig. So the first one that you see there from the left, right, that one is V1 LHR card. The rest of these are all LHR V2 cards. The one in the middle is the RTX 3060 Ti from Zotac. So that is a card, and that last rig there is mining Toncoin, right? And those are all with 4 GB cards in them. So that's a brief overview. So back to the unboxing, right? Let me just mount this camera back, guys. I'm sorry about this. Okay, so just give me a second. Right, back to the unboxing, right? So let's take a look at this card, and let me see where I have. Okay, I've kept it here. Just give me a minute. I've dropped this. So this is the card, right? So let's take a look. This is a seal to pack from the factory, and again, this card was bought from Kubix IT Solutions, right? Those guys gave this card to me at a pretty good price. I paid about 93,500 for this card. I believe that it is a pretty good price, and let's hope for the best, and let's see. So this is the box packaging. Okay, so it has, let me adjust my camera. This is how the box looks. Sorry guys, this table is a little small, and this is the Ichill card, and it clearly says on the label that this product is not designed for crypto mining. I don't know whether this camera can focus. Let me showcase it. Yeah, there you go. It says, clearly says this product is not for crypto mining. But then again, let me what we are going to use it for, right? And what else do we have? Yeah, we have some an Allen key that is been given in this box. I think there is some kind of plates that needs to be added. I'm not sure. Do we have anything else in this? Some paperwork, and That's it. Let me take a look. Let me see. Let me set this aside. Let me see. Do we have anything else underneath? No, we don't. Uh, I guess this is how it looks. It's pretty beefy, right? So this is the Inno3d RTX 3080, and this is the Ichill X4. So this one comes with two 8-pin power connectors, and this looks pretty sleek and neat. All right, so uh, these have what I think. Let me just check. This have this has a display port. Let me put this aside. Give me a second. This has a display port, then two display, three display ports, and one HDMI connection. So this is how it looks. So let's I'll set this up on my mining rig, guys, and I'll come back to you right on this one as to how this works. Okay, so apparently there are some thermal pads. There are some thermal pads in between. I don't know whether you can see it. There are some thermal pads and VRAMs on this one. For the VRAMs on this one. So let me see how this works. And yes, there are some power connectors for the RGB, right? So these you see these headers. I think this uses these cables. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be using them, but then again, let me just see what they are for. Yep, these are for the RGB headers. That is a 12-volt RGB header. I'm not sure whether it can focus. Yeah, this is for a 12-volt RGB header. And of course, there is another one which is again for ARGB. I don't know whether, let me check if this can focus. Yeah, this is an ARGB header with the 3-pin. So this has both the type of connections, right? It can be used for both ARGB and RGB, right? So we'll set this aside. I'm not going to use these headers or cables because I'm not going to put that in my gaming rig. Instead, we'll try to mine Ethereum on it. So give me a few minutes. Let me set this up on my mining rig, and let me show you what hash rates that we can achieve. So for this one, I'll be again testing it with an NB Miner, right? And with NB Miner, I will be using the version 42.1. So in this case, what I'll do is I'll set this up in my test rig and see how it hashes, and I will also be monitoring the temperatures of this particular card to see what the GDDR6X runs at. So and just give me a moment, guys. Let me set this up in the test bench, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, guys. So I have installed the RTX 3060 Ti from Inno3d. Right. This is how the card looks, and right now it is sitting idle, so you don't see the fans spinning. And this is my test bench, like we discussed. And if you see, it is also seen in the Hive OS. So I am going to log into the web interface from my desktop machine and try to configure this with NB Miner. and see what is the best hash rate that I can achieve, and I'll also check the overclocks on this one. And if you guys are wondering what this monitor is, it is a portable monitor from ViewSonic. So this helps me troubleshoot. I use this to troubleshoot all my rigs, right? So if I need to check if any errors or anything of that sort, I connect this to the rig, and then get the error message. But most of my rigs right now are running headless, so this is how it is sitting as of now. I'll be testing this for a while to see what is the best hash rates that I can get out of this. So stay tuned for that. I will actually see you in the web interface. Thank you. So hey guys, so this is the RTX 3080, right, from Inno3d Ichill. So I have installed this on the rig, and this is how it looks. So I was talking about a free slot in one of my rigs, right? So I have placed it here, and this is a rig with all my 1660 Ti's and 1660 super cards. So this rig had one single slot empty because I had moved my LHR V1 card to the other rig. So I have placed the 3080 RTX to this particular rig. Now if you look, this I have added an additional power supply to this, which is a 650 watt power supply from Coolmaster, and the other power supply that is powering the main rig is from Silverstone. It's a 1000 watt platinum power supply. So this Coolmaster one is dedicatedly powering the RTX 3080, and this fan is also dedicatedly present to cool the RTX 3080. So that is how I have set it up as of now. So in the next video we'll probably talk about how I have set up my cooling, how I keep my rigs running cool. So we'll talk about that in the upcoming video. For now, let's look at this at the web interface, how the RTX 3080 is hashing. So we are back on the web interface, guys. So in this case, we are looking at this rig where I've actually set up my RTX 3080, right? And if you look at it, the system rebooted about 6 hours ago. That is because there was a power outage for 15 minutes, and this is how my RTX 3080 has been hashing. It's been doing about 100.2 mega hashes at 232 watts. So the core is set to about 1100 and 2400 memory. The power limit is set to 240 40 watts, right? Let me show you the stats of this rig. Let me show you the last 7 days, right? So if you look, yeah, we don't need the power fan. So let me show you this. So I installed this card from Friday. I've been testing it for about close to 5 days now, right? And this is on NB Miner version 42.1. I have not yet upgraded to the latest version of the NB Miner, but this is how it has been going. So there have been two power outages in between, right? Which has caused this rig to shut down. And if you look, it has been doing quite well for itself, and it has been running very stable, right? So there have been no issues hashing at 100.2 mega hashes with NB Miner 42.1. So if you look, I have not yet updated to the latest version of the NB Miner. I think I will stick to this as of now. Um, what I will do is on my other rig, which has my RTX 3060s and 3060 Ti, I have updated to NB Miner again here as well to the latest version. Um, it has not caused any issues so far, but I have just had one rejected share, right? And it is going smoothly here as well. but then again, I would like to have this tested for an extended period of time. If you look at the stats here as well, it seems to be doing all right. No complaints except for this one part. Again, these two are all power outages that I'm seeing, and also I think one card was you know, it had crashed, I guess. So that's what I'm looking at. So because of hash rate watchdog, I was able to recover without any intervention needed from my end. But that is again, it was a topic that is covered in my previous video. I link that up here somewhere so that you can take a look at it if you're interested in how to set up hash rate watchdog for single algorithms or multiple algorithms, right? So I'll link both the videos on top. You can take a look at it when you if you're interested in knowing how to set that up. But for now, version 42.2 is also looking good, and 42.1 is also looking all right. There are no complaints, and the junction temperature is about 94, the memory junction temperature, which I'm okay with because I did a fair bit amount of research on this one, and I found out that the GDDR6X RAM can operate until about 110 degrees Celsius before it starts throttling. So this was something that I read in this was something that I got to know from a community post in Facebook when I was searching for it. Apparently, I'm doing this particular 94 degrees is quite all right for the GDDR6X to run it. I cannot copper mod or replace the thermal pads on the 3080. The reason being is this particular 3080 has a sticker which is actually stuck from the back plate to the PCB. If I remove that, it'll void my warranty and it will not be covered under warranty. So I cannot do a thermal pad replacement or a copper modding of the VRAM or the or the GPU main chip, right? So I will run it at 94 degrees Celsius. So far I have not had any stability issues like you see on the screen here. It has been hashing pretty well, and fingers crossed it continues the same way. So it looks good for now, so I'll leave it as it is. And anyways, in India we're transitioning from summer to rainy season or monsoon, so the temperatures are going to drop down even further. So that is going to bring this temperature down a little bit more compared to what it is now. So that's all I have for now in this video. As usual, if you guys like my content, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button. By doing so, you will be supporting me in the long run, and also you'll keep me motivated in doing this content, keep me motivated in bringing in more content. And until the next video, you guys stay safe, take care. I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye bye.